G, very hard journalism research, and I
Oh,
went
Lord
to
Jesus.
Walmart to go get ice cream. And Dom.
The graham cracker ended up somehow getting impregnated by the tomato.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Cool Nelson, and you're watching 210 Culture, the best motherfucking podcast in the city.
What is up,
Woo!
ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the 210 Culture Podcast. Like always, I'm G.
And I'm Dom.
And of course, to the right, we have one of our favorite guests slash sponsors of the show, Steve from Texas Bearded Cartel.
What's up?
How's it going? How's it going?
Oh man, just chilling.
So,
yeah.
of course, we are. Well, I'm back from my wonderful vacation. I'm back. Dom's here again, like always.
Yeah.
So we are live from Southtown 101, Pub Sports Radio, of course,
All day,
sponsored
every
by
day.
Texas Bearded Cartel
Hell
and the wonderful folks at Southside Craft Soda. Make sure you go to HEB now. They have all three flavors available on the shelves. So you can get the limoncito, the Bevo vanilla,
Definitely.
and of course the favorite Texacola.
Refreshing.
It's good.
So it's available at pretty much every HEB location. And of course, Steve, you want to introduce everybody to the new batch of caps you have? that
Oh
just
yeah,
dropped?
I've had these for a while, but I did I think it's the patch hats, right? Yeah, I only had them for a little bit, man. But people were asking about them, so I have some in the car today. So if you wanna hit me up or purchase some today after 4 would be cool. And they're $27, a little bit more just because of the patch and stuff like that. But it's 2 new logos, man. They're fucking dope as fuck.
Or you can also comment here below, and then we'll
Yeah,
get Steve
yeah,
back
yeah,
into you in
would.
between.
For sure.
And then if you're listening to this after Sunday, you can still follow him on Instagram and find out where he'll be set up on the weekends, so you can get one the next weekend if it's in the middle of the week when you're hearing this.
Right on.
You
Right
better
on.
snag it before it's gone.
Yeah, so we're honestly just waiting too on the chingon hats because all of the COVID stuff, the caps are coming in late. So sorry guys, just waiting.
Damn you,
still.
Corona.
Yeah.
So, of course, we always start the show off with what we did over the weekend. So Steve had a fun weekend.
Oh yeah. Well, Friday I worked crazy hours. I got off and got a little buzz, but yesterday, we went to the river and got some fucking sunburn, dude.
Was there a lot of people out there?
It wasn't too bad, man. Chalk Bluff is pretty good, but on the weekends like maybe after 2 it gets
Mhm.
pretty packed. But yeah, around 3:40 it was pretty packed, and we got there early. So because I always, dude, I leave the house about 6
Mm,
just to get there, man. And it opens 24 hours Saturday and Sunday. So
dang.
you gotta gas up, you gotta get
all that.
you gotta get all the cold beer, dude. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
it's just load up and the kids. So, but they got more sunburn than me. So yeah.
Now, over there, was it like everybody's running around without any masks or anything? Like,
No, yeah,
in the
dude.
park
It,
time?
it was like nothing.
A
I know,
snorkel?
it was,
Yeah.
Snorkel?
it was weird. No, it was weird because when I went to Rockport over the weekend, same thing. Like, we went to the gas station and we're like the only two idiots with the masks on, and everybody's just looking at us like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Pendejos over there.
Yeah, they're like, what are you
And you
doing?
gotta understand too, some restaurants like you have to have a mask to go in,
And then
and
take
then
it off
once
when
you
you get
sit
to the
down,
table.
well, not even that. You gotta wait
No?
till you get your drinks.
Wow.
That's what my wife had to went to a restaurant. I don't know which one she had went to, but she said that they had to do that.
What?
And then you had to put it on when you're done and walk out.
Dang,
that's
man.
Whatever. So
Trying to plan a trip out, to the coast or to somewhere. Like, I don't know if you ever been to Hamilton's Pool.
no.
Dang, it's over there, like kind of
Fire?
like going towards Austin. It's a cave, and then they have like a little pool in
Oh,
there,
I've heard of it. Yes.
and then a waterfall comes down.
It's like blue as shit, right? Clear.
Yeah, and then like in the middle, there's like a little rock, and then you can climb on it. And that's where the waterfall goes down.
Oh no shit!
It's
Wow.
crazy.
Hey, is it like a hike or what?
Yeah, it's a little hike, but it's well worth,
worth
it,
it, yeah.
once you get in there.
Right on.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that was yesterday. I went to Chili's, which I'm not Chili's,
Chip.
Applebee's. I finally got to actually eat inside a restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Which was nice. But yeah, even them, they have like really good protocols. They were like,
Contactless.
every other
everything.
table was blocked off, and then they just gave you a number to go sit at the table.
Yeah.
And then with the drinks too, it's kind of funny because they're filling them up in the back, so they bring them and they just like have the tray and they leave the tray at the table.
Yeah.
And they're like, go
Mhm.
ahead and take your drinks off, and then like they take it off. So it's pretty cool. But it was funny because there was some dude in like I guess he was the busboy,
Mm.
but he was in like a bright yellow like construction vest
Oh, okay.
and like a bandana, and he was just like walking around the whole restaurant. I'm like, that doesn't look creepy at all, but okay.
It's like, you're a busboy or construction
Yeah.
worker. Like,
2319.
I was like, are you like a police officer or something? Am I
He's
missing
a hall
something here?
monitor.
what the fuck?
I was like, am I missing something
It's
here?
like, sir, you can't get up to go to the bathroom. You have to ask us first.
So
Crazy.
but it was pretty fun. And then of course, after that we ate at Gloria last night. Me and Dom, we had a little high school reunion.
Yeah.
So that was fun. We closed it down. And then I'm hungover and I'm here.
That's how the best stories end up.
Right.
Right. So of course, just kind of following back up. Last week we had Mike on the show, from Noodle Tree.
And Noodle King.
And we're sad to say that today is the last day that Noodle Tree will be open for a while. He
Mm.
just announced on Thursday that his lymphoma's gone worse.
Oh wow.
So he's gonna need to take time off and shut the shop down. So if you love noodles and you're by UTSA, definitely go by
Support
today
him.
for his last run.
Hoorah.
But he'll be back. He'll bounce back. I know Mike.
Yeah.
Right on.
So he's a fighter, so he'll be back. But yeah, that was his last hoorah. He came out on CNN again for the second week in a row.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So, that's
boy.
good.
Picked up a good story. So he's there. Shout out to Mike. I don't know if he's watching or not. He's probably busy.
Mike.
Support
making those noodles.
Noodle King.
But yeah, shout out him. And then I don't know. I didn't really plan anything. Just going with the flow. We're just going with the flow here.
Yeah.
So I guess as a business owner, especially that you're more like pop-up business owners, how has this affected you?
It really, I mean, it has just because the event still, but like I always have gear, man. Usually,
Yeah.
like t-shirt wise, yes. We had a new run of a new shirt that came out that I had. Xavier Robles. He works at some tattoo shop. I don't even know what it is. I think it's Group of Feedmans or something like that.
Okay.
Feedman, something like that. He's pretty known. He's a pinstriper. He does a bunch of cars,
Mm.
and he did. I hit him up to do one of my designs, so he did that. I should have wore that one today, but I didn't. Yeah, but anyway. But yeah, I have those shirts. I had a couple of shirts of those left. It's just Texas Security Cartel, and he just did his own little touch on it, you know.
Mhm.
So,
Nice.
and I'll probably do those hats too. Like I said, these hats, man, it's they're taking forever to come in. My guy's like, dude, I don't even know what's the deal. They usually come in about 3 or 4 days, and then he prints my stuff on there, whatever. But it's just the Rona, man, I guess.
Mhm.
But and like affecting me wise, it hasn't really affected me just because I'm still selling, man. But I would like to set up, and I was
Definitely.
thinking about doing something with one of my buddies, but it's in the works still. Just a 1 day thing, where I'll be set up and he'll be doing his their turkey legs and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about setting something up just for somebody can come by and you don't have to wear a mask. You can buy my gear. So because a lot of
Mhm.
people, I meet up with a lot of people, and then some people can't do it. So like if I set something up, maybe they can take a day off and get some gear, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm still shipping out, still doing different stuff like that. Dude, we're still rolling, man. Doing the best I can. But like event wise, it ain't happening yet. So I
Mhm.
mean, it just and I guess what the bars are like 25% to be open, I guess. Or there's
They
like
haven't,
some of
Yeah.
them.
they haven't opened yet.
No,
with
but
most, yeah.
I think they're just a lot of them doing curbside shit, right?
Mhm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I know Frankie's is Frankie Diablo's is.
Yeah, because right
Yeah.
now they can't officially open yet because of the 51% rule.
Yes.
So, which that was interesting. So I was reading that this morning that they were saying that because places like Hooters and Twin Peaks are already like opening up and doing the dine-in.
Oh yeah.
But they were talking about. I was reading today about what was considered part of the 51 rule. So when you sign
Mhm.
up for your TBC license or TABC license, they ask you specifically like how much of the bar is going your revenue is going to come from drinks and what part's going to come from the food.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if it becomes over 50%, which almost all the bars are, then you become a 51% restaurant, 51% restaurant. So by Texas law, if you're at 51%, you're not able to carry in. So that's why like the bars don't have
Oh
open carry.
wow. Oh, okay.
So what the governor and the mayor are saying is that if you're over that 51%, if you're not able to carry a gun because of the fact that you can be drunk, then supposedly you're not going to be able to distance yourself when you're drinking.
Yeah.
But the bar owners are fighting back like we kick people out for being stupid anyway.
True.
Yeah.
So how do you not trust us to kick them out if they're breaking social distancing?
Yeah, it doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah. So that's been the biggest gripe that they're having there, and they even now I know they still haven't decided like if they're even gonna get close to opening back up.
Mm.
So
I mean, I know when I drink, I know I get all buddy with everybody.
Yeah.
You're like, hey man, I know you. Hey, come let's go have a shot. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, I already know I'd be breaking that rule already. So
I know, but I'm just like, well, look at yesterday, like we shut down that restaurant.
literally.
That's good.
So it was just like, okay. So real quick on the shout outs. Donna's mom says hello everybody. Happy Sunday.
Hola.
How you doing?
The Chuck Van show put the
What's up?
that was up. So shout out to them.
What's
Of
up?
course, tune into them. I don't know what day they're on. Jose, do you know what day they're on?
They rotate days, but I think they're primarily on Tuesday nights. I'm not absolutely sure.
God, is
Okay.
that you?
But if you comments when your show is, I'll gladly put it up there for you.
Yeah, so definitely tune
Thank
into the
you.
Chuck Van show. I know they've
Awesome.
had some cool guests on some of the episodes. Donna says that she misses Jose.
Jose, Donna, misses
She
you.
should.
And of course, Joel says, "Where's my shout out?" Shout out to Joel.
Damn it, Joel. Where's
he
our
was-
tacos at?
He was like, "I was at Gloria's
Taco.
restaurant last night too."
Uh,
So yeah, I mean, we shut that thing down. We drank good.
yeah, we're like, what? They're already turned off and on the lights?
It was funny because as soon as we sat down, they're like, there's no happy hour." And
I'm
then
like,
Donna was like, "When does happy hour start?" They're like, "Oh no, this is
What?
quarantine. There's no happy hour. Period."
Damn, that's whack.
They were like, "Did we ask if there was a happy hour?
Yeah.
No, like just start bringing the drinks."
yeah.
Um,
Just wanna drink
and then it
not
was
be
funny
home.
because there was a guy who showed up with his girl, and he bought a bottle. Like they brought it to the table, they popped and make a big old noise. He took 2 sips out of it, and they both left.
What?
Like what?
Yeah.
It's like an
A
$80
bottle?
bottle.
Like
A champagne bottle.
Oh shit!
But I was like, still, even at a restaurant, that shit ain't cheap.
I would have gave it
Mhm.
away.
I know. I was gonna tell him. I was like, if it wasn't for the whole the coronavirus, I
thing.
would have been like, hey, can we like get that bottle? Like he didn't drink out of it. He just drank out of the
Fucking
glass.
Sanitize that shit, dude, and fucking sip it.
Well, like he drank out of the
Uh,
glass. I mean, you can throw his glass away, but
Yeah, right on.
give me the bottle.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was crazy. He just like walked in and walked out. I was
Oh,
like, maybe he could
wow.
only afford the bottle, and that was it. He was just like trying to flex and.
Dude, I would have fucking chugged it.
I know. They're like everybody's just looking like what? So, which also brings me to my random story in the restroom.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Is
So
it
that-
dirty shit?
No. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go to a restroom. So like, I go to the restroom and I see the sign. It says men, so I walk in. So there's a lady washing her hands in the restroom. So like, I take a step out. I was like, maybe I read it wrong. So like, I take a step out. Like,
Oh
I put my
shit.
head. It says men, and I'm like, well, I was like, if I don't go in, I was like, I guess maybe she just identifies as a man. I was like, if I don't go in, that's
Caitlyn
kind of home.
Jenner.
I was like, that's kind of home. I was like, that'd be kind of homophobic to not go in because there's a woman
Yeah.
in there. I was like, it's 2020. If she wants to go in there and she wants to be where the stench is at, then whatever. So like, I
Fuck.
walk in and she just like looks at me and I go to the urinal. She's like, you just hear where she's like running out the because she realized she
What
was in the
the-
wrong one.
Oh, so she
Jeez.
was drunk then, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
More than likely.
well, when you walk into that area, like the wash station like hides the rest of the restroom.
Oh,
So
wow.
like, if you just walked in and washed your hands, you're not gonna pay
Yeah,
attention.
yeah,
to the
yeah,
wrong one.
yeah.
Nah.
It's not like other places where you see the urinals like as soon as you walk in. You're like, oh yeah, I'm in the wrong one. So that's what I made me stop too, because I was like, did I go to the right one? And I was like, yep, it's the men's.
Oh
I mean,
shit.
You'd
That's
be
what-
surprised. Some females be lifting up their legs at the urinal.
I was like, if she wants
Hey,
to, if she wants to
man.
identify as a man, I can't
hey,
tell
I
her
mean,
no.
I'm
so.
cool. Like whatever.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't hate you. It's,
I was
do
like,
it
I'm,
at the right
I mean, you saw
time.
Step Brothers. She's like, "Stay going, Pony
Mhm.
Boy."
I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, whatever.
Yeah.
So that was fun. That was funny.
That was funny.
I was like, am I in the right restroom? I was like, I thought
But
I
then
said
it was
men's.
like an awkward dinner because then he's like, "Oh, she's going to the bathroom again." Like, I don't know if I'm gonna go.
Yeah, right on.
No, well, I had to go the second time. When I went the second time, she got up too, and I was like, please go to the right restroom so we don't make this awkward.
Oh shit.
I was like, that's funny. Let me...
Crazy.
That's how some girls pick up guys.
Right?
Oh, hey, we're in the same bathroom. No.
Let me pick up some articles here. I had some
Yeah.
stuff. So I know the zoo is extended again for another week. The
drive-through zoo?
drive-through. So they're open now for this next weekend. The prices are still $60 a carload if you're a non-member.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. We actually got to go to the pre-opening, like that Thursday before the first.
Oh yeah, we went
They
to
open?
accident show.
Yeah. So that was fun. It was pretty cool.
That's
There's
cool.
some tight spots, so it's kind of tough because they say like they won't let anything bigger than like a suburban. in,
Oh,
Just 'cause
okay.
anything bigger than that, you're gonna have to.
So you can't take your monster trucks, dude.
Nope.
Dang.
no dacked up trucks. You gotta take your wife's
No
car.
6'6" lift, none of that shit.
Be as
No.
tall as the giraffes out there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I thought it was pretty cool though, but I really want to go, but I haven't had time to do it. But I guess we'll probably end up going whenever they start opening up, where everybody can walk in now,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Is
I
that
prefer
eventually
that.
gonna happen?
Yeah, I supposedly heard that they were trying to get the theme parks open as soon as this weekend, but I guess it didn't. turn
That's
out.
what I saw too. But yeah, like I
Mm.
heard Fiesta X to SeaWorld and all that
But
stuff.
I just think it's funny that they're like, oh, let's open up the theme parks, but they don't want to open up bars.
I don't know,
You
man.
can fit a shit lot
People-
more, even at 25% capacity. That's still a lot of people in one
A
place.
lot of people.
I don't know, man. I was talking to Frank from Frank Diablos, and me and him are really good buddies. But he's thinking, in sometime maybe in June, maybe something. happening, but I'm not sure. It's just
In June,
word from
mhm.
him.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I was like, man, because last year I had my party there, and I was like, man, I want to do it again, But I mean, if you can, you
Mm.
can. But he's like, dude, there's a possibility we might be able to. So
I
I
know.
don't know how
It
that
sucks
works.
because my birthday's on the 30th. So I'm
Mm.
like,
Oh yeah,
hurry up and open. Like it's like in 2 weeks. I'm like, please open up somewhere. I don't
yeah,
care.
right. Yeah, but there's some. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of places open that have beer, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just, I guess they really don't want people going in there just to fucking
Drink.
sit there and drink. So
Well, that's if there were some that shut down that had gotten shut down when the restaurants opened.
yeah,
So there was a new one that opened. It was gonna be a food truck park type thing on downtown called Puerto Rosa,
okay.
and they got shut down because they had 100 people inside and 100 people outside.
Oh wow.
And they were like, "Oh, well, they're just waiting." And they're like, "Okay, but still, you have 200 people here. Like,
Right.
like regardless of the rating or not, you still
It's
had
like,
200
dude,
people."
that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
And you
And-
know what? There's some new businesses that are opening up as well. Like over by UTSA Boulevard in Vance Jackson, there's a place called Chicken and Pickle.
I
Mhm.
seen that.
And I was like, oh, what is this? And it looks like it's a venue with like a concert area and other businesses that are popping up around it. It's like, because I know I've seen something like that in Vegas where they have like a little park, and it's all like old storage units that they are reusing.
Oh, okay.
Container
Yeah,
park.
but like chicken, yeah, that park that we went to. But I mean, I feel like this is gonna be primarily for like all the college kids, so they can just go there and like party.
So you
listen
can
to
just
live
take your own
music.
beer or something? or
Yeah,
what?
yeah, that's
Oh,
what it
wow.
looks like.
No, I no, it's gonna be kind of like the block, but they're gonna have like tennis courts, so you can play like tennis.
Oh.
And like
I-
they're
you know,
gonna
I
have
was
a
like,
lot
what-
of they're gonna have a lot of like games.
I've
that
been
you can
wanting to
play.
go there.
Yeah.
Let me
Ah,
tell you
they're
what's
open
not
now.
smart. Putting drunk people with tennis rackets and tennis balls.
Yeah. Well, they don't call them tennis. They call it some weird thing. Like, let me pull up the article.
Let's also
Pickle Wars.
let's also be smart. Let's see drunk people running around just doing any kind of athletic thing on your property. That's a lawsuit waiting to
Mhm.
I
happen.
get too
I can smell
competitive
it.
when I'm drunk.
Yeah, they call it they call it pickleball. That's why it's called chicken and
Pickleball.
pickle.
Pickleball.
Yeah, because they're called pickleball courts. But I don't think they're tennis balls. I think they're a little bit softer. So when you bust your
Like
ass, it
waffle
doesn't hurt as
balls?
much.
Yeah.
We should just play wall ball.
I've
Peg, cap.
been wanting to get the wiffle ball, dude. Well, there's this other one. It's different, but it's because I like baseball. I'm real into baseball,
Mhm.
but the wiffle ball is bad. You just play with the
Yeah.
kids or whatever.
So what do you think? You think they're gonna start the season?
Um.
Ugh,
Well, I
jeez.
heard something they were, but then I'm not sure. I'm hoping they do. I mean,
I need
what
something
the-
to watch while I drink.
right, that too. But the thing is, I don't know how they would do with all the how many people they would have in the stadium.
50%.
50%.
Everybody a seat away.
Yeah. So
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I'm hoping. I'm
And
hoping.
I'm trying to buy a ticket for a season, man.
Yeah, we
one
want to go
game
to.
this season.
I want to go to the Houston and Yankees, but I don't know how that's gonna work.
They're just gonna brawl in the middle of the field. They ain't gonna play.
I still have Dallas Stars tickets that I'm not gonna get money back for a while. I guess literally the
Jeez.
last day of the NHL was open. I had tickets for the next day, and then they shut everything down.
Oh wow.
And I still haven't gotten a refund. Classic, of course. So
Mhm.
because everything again is still technically postponed and not canceled, which is crazy because they act like fans are gonna just walk into the next game available. Like, where's
Right.
my money, SeatGeek? What are we doing?
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
They're
with what I'm
geeks for a
saying,
reason.
like-
They're smart.
Right?
So back to chicken and pickle. While I was pulling it up while we were talking here.
Mm.
So they're gonna have on top of having food trucks, they're gonna have 11 pickleball courts, which are like tennis courts.
That's why it's a pretty big area.
2 Bose ball courts. I don't know what Bose is.
Awesome.
I think that's either the
Isn't that the game with like the huge like almost like a horse polo balls and you're
I
supposed
was
to
gonna say I
throw
think
it?
it's that croquet.
Yeah.
It's either that or it's
It's like horseshoes but with large balls.
Yes.
Large balls.
let me see. Let me look up a picture on that while we're doing this. Thank God for computers.
Well, I know females would be
Um,
good at that game. They're good at breaking balls.
And then they're gonna have 4 shuffleball courts.
I will dominate people in shuffleball.
Yeah.
Or
So they're gonna
shuffleboard?
have shuffleboard.
Oh yeah, shuffleboard. That's fun.
So it does say here on their website that you can start booking times and that they're gonna have a 15-minute block between times so they can sanitize the court.
I never even heard of that sport straight up.
So I think it's just tennis with the.
They're trying to get us into the white
Tennis with
people
the softball?
sports.
Oh, okay.
in.
So Bose, yeah, it's those big giant balls that it's kind of like shuffleboard, but it's with grass.
Oh.
Oh,
And you have the balls like you said, Jose, and then you like I guess try to like do like
what's it
shuffleboard.
called? What do they call that shit?
Bonche.
Okay.
Oh,
But yeah,
Looks interesting.
and
definitely should check it out.
then
hitting a couple of balls, huh?
and then if you want to play
Team
that,
sport.
if you want to play that, it's $20 an hour. If you want to do
Wow.
the pickleball, it's well they're both 20. So either way, it's $20 an hour.
Don't they have like a pass or
And
something?
then if you want to do
No
shuffleboard,
shit.
if you want to play shuffleboard, it's $1 an hour Monday through Thursday, or $5 an hour
I'll
Friday
wait
through
for
Sunday.
Dave and Buster's to open up.
So,
Top golf, right?
Top Golf that too.
Hell yeah.
so chicken and pickle, and then I heard they were gonna have food trucks to kind of balance it out there.
Hey,
so.
another place to go to now.
So, one funny, it's funny because it happened. I don't really consider it a prank because nothing really happened. But the seniors at Warren High School thought it was funny to go ahead and create a Craigslist ad to put the school up for sale.
I saw that.
So,
Did they get in trouble?
no,
No?
because they already had
They
put that
didn't
it
have
was-
any real buyers.
They put it was sold. Well, no, they already marked it like it was sold. So
Oh,
somebody
that's
can call
crazy.
about it. But yeah, the headline for the Craigslist ad, it's still up on Craigslist. So it says sold. Warren High Schools for sale for $2,020.
Wow.
Yeah, then it has a couple of pictures of the school, and then it says 150 plus rooms, 25 plus bathrooms, a state-of-the-art kitchen, 2 indoor gyms, a dance studio, a music room, an indoor theater, 2 band rooms, 10 plus labs, over 85,000 square feet. It's 2 schools for the price of one, and a senior special, you get the administration included for free.
What?
Have you guys ever put your friends' numbers on Craigslist?
No.
No.
It's a very good prank to pull on your friends. Like if you say you have like a picture of an old speaker or something, like selling this speaker, need to get it away, selling it like $10, and then people just start flooding their phones. Like, hey, how much is that speaker? Hey, how much
Oh,
is the
shit.
speaker? It's a good time.
Speaker's still open.
I'd be pissed.
Nah, but we put somebody's phone number in the bathroom stall for a good time, you know. That
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I always love that meme where it's that one guy where it's like called like Bob for a good time, and then like it shows him and like that guy, they're like parasailing. He's
Oh,
like, wow,
yeah,
this
yeah,
really is a
yeah.
good time. He's like, yeah, I wish more people would just call the number.
Yeah.
Rare numbers, rare numbers.
No, the fun thing I like to do when I'm around friends that have a computer, when they go to take a pee, you go on the computer and you type in meatspin.com and just walk off.
Oh,
A
wow.
classic.
Yes, it's a
And then they
classic.
open it up.
Because it
No
keeps
bueno.
keeps the counter as the video's playing.
Yeah.
So the longer that just sits there, the higher the counter goes. So then, like when he's like looking at it, and you look back and you be like, you waited 80,000 spins before you decided to exit it out.
Word.
Questionable.
You should put Donna's number on Craigslist for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he'll get killed.
Yeah, she'd be pretty mad. I can
Yeah,
just,
should probably go back to the valley.
Well, what could she possibly do? Just murder you on air? That'd be great shit ratings, you know?
Yeah, but then
that would be great.
but then I got to deal with her phone blowing up the whole time while I'm trying to sleep.
oh, man. Yeah.
So-
She's already cranky already.
So that's not a good idea. What was I gonna say? Of course, J.C. Penney's also declared
oh
bankruptcy.
yeah. Dang,
So
good
I'm gonna have to
times.
buy more clothes from
Really?
you because that's where I buy my clothes.
Really?
Yeah,
bankruptcy, man.
yeah.
I know a lot of good child moments, like just going in there with your mom, she's shopping, and you're just like, what do I do?
Hey, dude, they're not with Macy's, right?
Mm-mm.
No,
that's the whole
different
different.
owners.
Macy's, I think, and Dillard's are together.
Okay,
if
that's
I'm
who it
correct.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where I normally go get my clothes because it's like 80% off. So I go get like my button ups and stuff from there.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if they're gonna have some sales go before they close down.
So when are they shutting down? Actually.
I don't know. It
They haven't
doesn't
released a
say here.
date yet.
But it sucks for us big guys because it was Sears and J.C. Penney's, and now Sears is gone, and they just leave J.C. Penney's, and now they're gone.
Mm-mm.
So now I gotta go try to squeeze into Walmart
Men,
clothes.
gotta go to
or-
Men's Warehouse now.
Yeah, and pay fucking $90
Yeah.
for a regular
They
T-shirt.
got the big and tall one too, don't they?
Yeah, there's
But
the
it's
XL
expensive there.
store.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
the double XL are expensive. I went in there and they had like just a regular shirt that was like the Texan logo, and they wanted like $45 for it
Wow.
for like a
Wow.
3X. And I was like, dude, you sell the same shirt at Academy for $20 for a 2X.
Yeah.
Like, how does it jump almost $25?
That's what I get people too, man.
It's all
Like,
brands.
they're like, well, what size can you get? So I can get up to probably like 5X.
Mhm.
And they're like, oh, well, why is it so much? It's like, well, it's it's fucking bigger, dude.
Mhm.
I
more-
pay
more
and I have to pay
material.
more, and then I have to resize my logo to it or
Right.
different, just so it fits and everybody. Everybody's
Be
happy
the
with the
same thing
shirt.
if these hats were fitted. I mean,
Yeah,
fitted hats cost way more than these kind of
Yeah.
adjustable hats. I mean, but these are better because if you're get a haircut, you make it smaller.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
whatever.
Yeah, and then the trucker hat's always good. Got some more air in the back too.
Exactly.
So, and but I mean, I can make them. If you bring me a hat or something like that, like I'd say, or like a lot of people, like my dad, he's into the flex fit kind of hat. He likes that kind of hat. So he gotta. He's like, I don't like those other ones, so I gotta make him another one.
You
So,
gotta make
but
him
I
a
mean, if you
special
bring me
one.
something, we can fix something up for you. So
I have the mistake of having a massive head, so whenever I used to wear fitted hats, I would have to get like massive big ones. And
Like a helmet.
yeah, basically. And I used to work for the mission, so I got a flying chunkless hat, and I was all
Oh,
excited about it. But
It's
I
too
got a
small.
7.5, and it freaking boa constrictors my head the whole time, so I can
Ooh.
never wear it.
I hate
Cool.
that.
I'll give you a hot dog for it.
I need a 7 3/4 at least, apparently.
That's a-
oh,
yeah, that's a big fucking
I,
head.
I
That's
I-
like me too.
don't even know
depending
what am I.
depending on when my hair grows, I'm in between those. So like right now, if I were to get one, it'd probably be 7 3/4. But normally when I have it cut short, seven and a half looks fine.
7.5, 7 3/4. Yeah.
7
Yeah, I need to
Big ass
contain my
forehead.
hair in this too, so it definitely adds the inch or two.
Mm,
Well,
definitely a lot of.
You're not a
hair.
Rangers fan, are you, Jose?
Texas Rangers? No.
Yes. Okay. I was gonna say because I found one at I bought one at
You found one or you bought one?
Marshalls. It was like the Mother's Day veterans at the same time that they had worn a couple of years ago. They had like the stars on the side and everything.
Yeah.
But it was a 7 and I think it was a 7 3/4 or 3/8. Like things huge. I could put it
Yeah.
on and it's just like
Yeah, like me, man. With my
Like a
hats,
saucer.
I have to have a hat. I have a small head, so I use these hats because they're a little bit smaller. And a lot of people ask because I know other people use other trucker hats, and those are big. They're like actually a little wider and a little taller. So but they're real cheap too. And then
True.
I'd rather have something that everybody likes and it's it good quality. So.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm a big hat guy too. They have a shitload of hats. Not just all
Mhm.
my hats, but other hats, different hats. I buy from other
Mhm.
brands too, man. Support them and stuff.
Mhm.
So,
What's your hat of choice besides your hats?
man, I don't know. I have some Lone Star hats too. The new ones that Huey made. So I got two different ones of those. It's a trucker,
Mhm.
So it's about the same fit as this, but either that or my Yankees hats. I
Oh,
fitted
you're a
ones.
Yankees fan? That's disappointing.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Here we
fight,
go.
go.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's only that fitted hat. It's the only fitted hat I wear is a Yankees hat usually. Yeah.
Like, do you like certain brands like for your hats? Like, you know how
Um,
there are certain brands that make hats like
Well, the
material-wise?
autos is what I use, and then the snapback brand, like
Mhm.
as this one is
Uh-huh.
really good, and they fit me good. But I'm lying. I also have San Antonio Mission hats, so
Okay.
I have like 4 of those.
I don't
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
any. I used to be really, really bad with caps, but at $35 a pop, normally for the fitted ones,
Yeah.
I'm like, uh,
We
and
know where you're
I had-
coming from.
and then when I was like out of high school, I would always go and get them all like stitched on the side.
Oh,
So
okay.
like that $35 hat would turn to almost $50 by the time I was done.
Yeah, dude.
So I was like,
I need a new hobby.
Yeah.
So I had a German Shepherd, and the German Shepherd loved to chew on the hats. No matter where I put
Oh,
it, she get a
dude.
head on them. So I have like 4 or 5 of them that like I have them just because they were so nice, but they're all chewed up. And I was like, damn it! I had like a Transformer one. It had the Autobots logo, but it was all red and like a block. And then on the side, they had this. They found the same font to make the lettering.
Oh,
to have my
okay.
initials. So
Yeah.
it literally looked like it was part of the hat, and it was
Oh,
like
right
my
on.
favorite hat. And then she chewed up. She would always chew up the brim
Yeah.
on the side, so like it would just look weird. And then I had I had a Spurs Avengers cap that was dope.
Yeah.
So each panel had a different Avenger,
Oh,
but it was
okay.
all black and gray. And then
Oh, wow.
and then right in the middle and the front, it had the Spur tattoo.
Uh.
Put it in the middle, so it's dope.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm
Good
not a
times.
Spurs fan. Yeah, I just said it.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in for disappointment sometimes, but you know what? All dynasties can build back up.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. They got to build it up.
Hey, who knows? Basketball might not even be played anymore, man. You know?
Oh,
Hey,
man.
who knows? We might not even see the fall of the Spurs dynasty because there's nothing left to play.
We never lost a playoff.
Yeah, they never not made the playoffs, from what I know.
Here we
And
go.
according to Shaq, we've only won 4.
Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that guy. He went to Cole.
All the Spurs are gonna be working in construction pretty soon, dude.
Speaking of construction, hurry up and finish 281. I like to get
I'm
to
gonna
work
tell
on it.
you, man. I'm gonna tell you what's up about that. That's gonna be another probably like 5 years.
Ah,
I
man.
like-
And what it is though, we can't go there to pave, the roads just like anything. They gotta finish up their certain part of the bridge,
Mhm.
and then they call us back. So it's actually, I'm gonna have to say it's Weber. So it's Weber's fault, not Lone Star Paving. So it's
Mhm.
Weber's taking forever to
Weber.
Yeah, Weber Construction Weber.
We
So
were just
it
oh,
sucks
there-
over there, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
because every time we drive by any part of the construction, we're like, God damn it, Steve, hurry up and finish.
Hey, well, now it's not too bad because everybody wasn't like working. Like everybody's
Yeah,
at
it
home.
was nice
so
for a
it
moment.
was dude, you can wake up like at 5 and like 6:30, usually 7. It's pretty popping, and
Mhm.
it's just like you can get to work quicker. So yeah,
And then they let the essentials back, and then they start causing accidents again.
yeah. Everybody's like, man, I want to go back to work. I was like, bro, I've never stopped. I've been
Mhm.
working.
Never stopped working.
I got moved.
Never-
I got moved to home, but that's about it.
Yeah, but you're
I was
still working. Yeah. Some people are just like that. And we have people, guys that on our crew, man, they're allowed to quarantine themselves and they guarantee their job back, but I mean until they're ready, they can come back. But some of the guys they actually did that. And
Really?
they're guaranteed their job, but they're not guaranteed their spot.
Mhm.
So
that's where it gets.
yeah, that's where it gets.
Mm.
Yeah. So see how that goes. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm
Yeah.
working.
If
And
you don't work, you lose your spot.
you lose your spot. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then once
So-
that unemployment dries up, then you won't be left with nothing.
Yeah,
Dude.
literally. That's where it
So
gets
what's up with the
scary.
second stimulus check? Is that rolling or no?
I
They're
heard
talking.
it got approved last night. That's
yeah.
what I heard.
Is that what it was? I thought I
Yeah.
saw it too, but I
in
wasn't
like
sure.
the House, but it has to go to the next voting.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
they're saying 3 trillion. 3 trillion is what they're gonna put aside because they're thinking about doing it like so the basic is $1,200, but then they're doing with dependents
Yeah.
and if you're married,
That's the
Yeah.
same thing they did the last round.
yeah. But then now they're gonna probably do it for a couple months after.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're getting one every month, like a month?
That's what they're saying, but
Wow.
that if it passes, of course.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure yet because I know they were talking about a bunch of stuff. They were talking about like not taking out taxes instead. Like they weren't going to give you another check, but instead what they take out in taxes, they were going to.
That would be way better, dude.
Mhm.
True.
That'd be awesome.
Give me the full check.
I don't need a
I-
check, man. I'll just take
I
those
was
fucking taxes.
I was gonna say I feel like that'd be better because it pays those that are still working. I know it's supposed to help out those that aren't, but
Yeah.
how many people actually used it for what they needed and they didn't just go buy TVs
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
or game systems and
Man,
it's
dude,
like,
I used it like I got mine, but I mean I actually just
saved it.
that and then whatever I really needed it for, you know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like hats.
mhm.
there
But I
you
mean, like we
go.
don't need it. Like same with us, we booked a trip to Vegas, but
Yeah.
that's because we didn't need it. It's just sitting in there.
Yeah,
savings,
yeah.
So it's just
Because
stock
we're
it up.
working still.
Yeah,
So-
rolling. Yeah, for sure, dude. That's what I think, man. It's just
I mean,
It's
I would
free
like to
money.
invest in some new hats for 210 Culture. That'd be awesome.
or we could do a collab.
Mm.
We need to. That needs to happen this year for sure.
Yes.
I think it will, I think we
I'll
can get
get
something
the
going.
hats.
Why doesn't everyone just do like Fiesta Spurs color stuff? Because that sells every time. It sells like
You're right.
hotcakes.
Chingon.
Well, see, I thought about doing it for Fiesta, and I think I am. It's gonna be
November, boy.
the Chingon one. So I would do my logo would be pink, and then the Chingon could be like a teal green. You know what I
Ooh,
mean?
that'd be
Just and they
hard.
fucking sell, bro, for
And
sure.
then was it that light orange
Or that
right?
too, yeah.
That
The,
too?
the teal blue hits every time
Teal
with
blue
every
does
Teal
hit,
blue, that's
though.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time. Like I don't understand. Like why is it so hard? Just guys,
It's hard to
just-
find that color.
I
though,
want
too.
everything flooded. Flood the market of that stuff
know-
because
you
everyone's
know,
gonna buy it.
I was gonna say, you know, what would be cool. Is you
Right.
know how they have the city uniforms, which are the camo ones.
Oh yeah.
What if they just did that, but instead of the black and silver camo, they did the all 3 colors as the camo?
Let's just burn the
Ooh.
camo in general.
Well-
All the camo Spurs jerseys are terrible.
Well, I know, but that way it's the best of both worlds because they're like, oh, we're supporting the military by using camo,
Mm,
but we're giving the people what they want because of the throwback colors.
mm.
They literally could make like orange jerseys or pink jerseys as long as the throwback
Get
colors,
a little
people are gonna buy
crazy
them.
with it, you
Yeah.
know.
It wouldn't matter what they were. They could be the worst jerseys in the world,
I
but
mean,
as
you
long
see
as
Miami's,
the color font, that's
Miami's,
all that matters.
they look like
Miami-
Miami.
The Miami
Vice.
Vice jerseys are sweet. How about let's meet halfway? Let's give us the old Spurs jerseys with the Fiesta colors and the old logo, and how about we just throw some camo on the floor?
Yeah.
You know, let's make
Oh,
let's make
yeah,
the
that'd be
hardwood
cool.
camo of some sorts. I mean, the
court's
Nets
all camo.
the Nets have a
That'd be
gray
hard.
court already, and
Mhm.
the Celtics have the parkade. The Hornets have a bee's nest as their
That is
floor.
crazy. Yeah.
So how about we just throw some camo on there?
That'd be cool. Military USA right there.
Yep.
Yay.
Right
Um,
on.
Can we
Spurs, you're welcome.
Can we talk about a minute about the St. Louis Rams Best Buy jerseys? Have you
Yeah,
seen those memes?
They look like San Angelo State. They
Oh,
look
yeah,
exactly
dude.
like them.
They're
Like, it's ridiculous, and they're both the Rams too, I believe.
Oh yeah, they
they're
are
like
the
They're like a
Rams.
bright like Best Buy blue, and then they
I
have,
hate
like,
their
yellow
hats
trim.
as well.
And then
Is
they
it?
have like a patch on the side that says like Los Angeles Rams.
What?
So there was like a meme where it
Looks
was like
ugly.
it was the guy and it says, "Hi, welcome to Best Buy."
Oh shit.
Ugly ass jerseys.
That's
Yeah.
what I-
So back to some of these comments. Donna says, "Your Jose, your hair looks weird." She saw one of the
What?
podcasts you were on.
Oh,
You were like,
Yeah. We did a live stream yesterday for the UFC event, and
Yeah.
we all collectively lost a lot of money on a bad
jeez,
call.
I could
You know,
imagine.
it was not a good time, but it was funny to watch. It was
Then-
funny to watch.
then Albert says, "What's up, guys?" And then
Albert?
Donna
What
said
up?
that you don't even call us no more Albert, and then Albert said
Oh
he
my
missed
God.
us.
So much drama. Jeez,
So how do you feel about Mortal Kombat Island being made?
I think it's
More
pretty.
about
I
that?
think these sports, like the small, like UFC kind of sports, like golf, those sports all should come back probably. But team sports like baseball and stuff, even like basketball, probably shouldn't come back. And I don't expect baseball to come back.
Yeah, I
To
don't
be
think so.
honest, I don't
Yeah.
think there's gonna be a baseball season, and that's gonna be terrible.
I mean, they're already 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
But the players aren't going to want to get paid less, and they're putting themselves in harm's way
True.
for our entertainment, and that's not going to fly with players.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we'll see what happens. But the basketball is probably the sport that may come back, and football doesn't give a damn, so they'll play no matter what. They'll
Mm,
probably play with full stadiums too. Like I said, they don't give a damn.
I believe you.
I was like,
Jose.
we were talking about
Maybe.
yesterday. Before I get to that, yeah, Dana White bought an island, so he's gonna have UFC.
I
fight.
heard of that, but that's what he's calling it.
No, that's what everybody else's nickname.
Oh,
is.
Mortal
okay.
Kombat Island.
Mortal Kombat Island, like that's how it starts, and then he's gonna start getting out.
I'm gonna call
mean,
it
they
Hunger
already-
Games over
I mean,
there.
they already announced that UFOs exist, so I mean, the Shadow Realm's about to happen too. So,
Time to
But-
do.
but we were talking about it yesterday. They were talking about how like sports and like football, you kind of can get away with it, even though it's more players.
Mhm.
They can use the excuse that well, you're wearing helmets, so you're gonna be like, if you go ahead,
They
Yeah,
need one of those,
yeah.
like
a
unlike
mask, right?
unlike basketball where like you're gonna be like on the guy like breathing on him. Like football, it's a little bit harder to breathe on the guy with all the equipment you got on.
I was,
Right.
I was
But-
thinking about the other day because everybody's making masks and stuff, and I tried to get some, and like I said, everything was in back order because of the Rona. But they should make some Mortal Kombat ones, dude. Some Sub-Zero ones.
Mhm.
Nobody's made
Ooh.
that yet. The
Yeah.
Sub-Zero and the Scorpion.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, that'd be
nice.
badass.
The mask business has boomed.
I know it has.
Boomed.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if you just throw some pinstripes on a mask and make it kind of look like the Yankees logo and stuff, you'll sell like hotcakes.
Yeah, they have some too. I've seen them on the
Yeah,
MLB.
of course.
Yeah.
You got to make the money. It's great.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
Just like make our own masks.
Yeah, but they're like I said, those are like on back order, man. And Vince, like the guy that does my stuff, he's like, dude, I ordered some like 3 weeks ago and they still haven't came in. So I don't know, but I mean, there's places where you can get them, but they're charging a lot, man. Like they want you to get at least like 2,000 in bulk. Yeah, and then
Crazy.
yeah. So I don't know how much they're charging, but it's, I mean, hey, like he said, they're selling like hotcakes, dude.
I mean, people have like one for every day of the week. So I mean,
I have like 3,
Mhm.
but I don't even
'cause it
wear it
gets
to
all
work.
sweaty.
Well, at work, I mean, I don't wear it. They want to, like, we sanitize our machines and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Like every time we get on them and get off them, but we're not required to wear a mask. So.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it actually says that they want you to wear a mask, but a lot of businesses are saying they're enforcing it. Like the the city and state are enforcing it, but yet if you look at everything that's going on, they didn't mandate it for the whole country.
yeah,
It's more of it's up to y'all,
yeah.
basically.
So, yeah,
Mhm.
see how that goes.
Mm.
So after naming his baby XYZQ triangle random ass sound, I forget his name.
What the
Elon Musk.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't remember his name.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. So Elon Musk has decided after the laws,
This
and
guy's so
mainly because of
weird,
that,
dude.
because he couldn't name his kid that, has decided that he's gonna pick up and move the Tesla headquarters to different places. And it says right now the
Texas.
top place
That's
right
fucking
now,
funny.
the top two finalists, or some of the finalists include Austin and Tulsa as the idea for being the new headquarters
Come
for
on
Tesla.
by.
Wow,
So
We got
Texas
cheap
may be getting
land.
cheap Teslas.
that'd be cool.
My dream car is a Tesla. So Elon, if you want to sponsor the show and slide in there,
Let's
you know,
go.
Yeah.
Get
we'll
you on the
take their money.
show.
Did you
Yeah.
guys see he's on the Joe Rogan podcast right after he announced that he named his kid that? And Joe was like, "So how do you say this?" And then he was in the process of explaining it, and Joe just started cracking up laughing right in his face. Imagine you telling someone like how you named your kid, and they just start laughing at you.
And he's like serious as hell, right?
Yeah,
So
of course.
As
yeah.
as somebody who got their name butchered all their life in school, I feel so bad for him because
I'm sorry. How do you say this sign?
is like, can you even type that up on a keyboard without like
That's what I
knowing?
said. How do you type it out? Like, how do you throw an A and E and just combine them? That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
It's
do you,
supposed to
you have
mean
hit,
like something
you have to-
antichrist or
You have to
something.
hit like Control Shift
weird.
Is it
5,
really?
6, 7. Yeah. It's like the last name is supposed to be, the last part is supposed to be named after like his favorite jet, and then the first part I forgot what it is. So yeah, it's supposed to be like Arch Christ or Arch Christ or something.
It's like
it sounds like Antichrist, but it's because the last is the name of the shit of the aircraft.
It's like that meme where it's like he's like, why did you name me? He's like, why'd you name me? Why'd you name my sister Rose? He's like, because I was just mom's favorite flower. He's like, yeah, I love you, Lone Star.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah, I
that.
got
It's
you.
like, what the hell?
Right
is
on.
this- What's this dude about? Like, yeah, I guess you can be different, but it's just like, I guess John's just too basic for him. You know what I mean?
But it was funny because like by the time I was in like freshman in high school, I didn't even have to say my name anymore. They were like
Gee,
here, and then everyone's like, it's Hinado. Like I wouldn't have to
Hinado.
say my name. Yeah, I wouldn't have to say my name. Teach me about Judd. Everybody's all, it's Hinado. He's right there. I was like, yeah, I'm right here.
Hinado.
no.
They were like, oh, okay.
Speaking of Lone Star, I tried that new Lone Star yesterday.
The pickle, the Indio, whatever, the one has Indian on it.
How was it?
Hey man, it's strong.
Is it bitter?
No, it tastes like Lone Star, and then
So it's not an IPA. That's good.
well, it could be.
Yeah.
So it's like a Dos Equis, but it has a kick, man. But it's strong. I drank like 2 of
Interesting.
them, and I was ready buzz.
Oh,
Yeah, so
you
Yeah, it's
check that
pretty good.
out.
it was pretty good though.
Hell
But,
yeah.
Would I buy more? Probably. As long as they're really cold, because if
Warm
you have,
beer.
I think more. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. When you have a beer in the fridge, it's cold, but it's not as cold when you have it on ice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and it tastes different to me. So but yeah.
Keep them on ice.
There we go. We're popping back up slowly. So I was flipping through the stories here, and it says that the Olympics are trying to bring baseball back to the Olympics.
Okay. But I feel like the whole world is trying to beat up on us.
But how they
Well-
trying to do shit if you can't even do anything right now? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Well,
If MLB is not even rolling,
Well, because the Olympics aren't going to start again until I think like another year or two.
yeah,
But-
yeah,
But I just think it's funny because they had baseball for a while, but because Americans were dominating it,
yeah.
they decided to cancel it. I think the only people that gave competition was China. They were like the only ones that were closed.
China's bad, bro.
Yeah.
They're bad. Even the who is it? Dominican Republican.
Mhm.
They do
Yeah.
not mess around in baseball, dude.
Venezuela would swap chop the U.S. in baseball.
You're right too on that.
Venezuela. If you put Venezuela and the DR combined, it wouldn't even be close against the U.S.
No.
But for the Olympics, they're not allowing Major League Baseball players to actually play in the Olympics yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed it, but as of right now, they're not. So like, no
Yeah.
big leaders are going to be in the Olympics. So
Yeah, and I think that was the problem because when they had it last time, they would bring them in at like 16, 17 in the minors,
Yeah,
and they were technically signed to a major team. So that's why like you had like 13 and 12-year-olds playing
yeah, right on. Yeah.
college kids that didn't make it in the U.S.
Dude, you have there's 16, 17-year-olds fucking throwing like 92, 95. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, like now, all the millennials and shit. But yeah, it's insane.
Definitely. I mean, maybe they'll just do like what they did with hockey. They just got the kids from college and just start doing it from there.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, they're not major league. They're trying to get into the majors.
They could baseball could just do what the Dream Team did.
The miracle.
They could open up the league and the teams for Major League Baseball players, and the U.S. could try to roll, and it'd be fun to see, and baseball would be put back on the map.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
But that's too hard for everyone, apparently. I guess. Who knows?
Just give
Who
everybody
knows?
steroids.
That would be cool too.
Steroids.
I heard they were trying to do it.
Points.
They're trying to work on a documentary about the home run battle between
Yep.
Sammy
Maguire.
Sosa and
Yep,
Maguire.
it's coming
Right.
out. It's coming out. If you watch the Jordan
I'm gonna watch
documentary,
it.
you'll see that the trailer comes on all the time. They're doing two-parter about Lance Armstrong. That's going to be good. Then they're doing one about Bruce Lee, which is going to
The
be
One
great
Nut
too.
Wonder.
Is the Lance Armstrong is part one going to be dos huevos and then part two be un huevo?
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
And then
One
the-
Nut Wonder.
The third one is going to be the Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa home run derby chase
Dang.
thing, steroids.
I thought it was funny because I was watching Rookie of the Year the other day on Disney Plus. Shout out Disney Plus, and they were showing it because they had, I guess, I don't know if that was his rookie year win, but they had like Barry Bonds in there getting struck out,
oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like, just watching how he looked then to where he looked at the end of his career, and I was just like, damn, steroids is a fucking hell of a drug.
Hell yeah.
Something pigment, right? Like his pigment started changing.
No, that's Sammy Sosa.
Well, still that was weird.
Oh, he's white now, right?
Yeah.
Like how'd that happen? Did they lock you in the basement or something? Like
Like for
dude.
like 10. Now they can be longer, 10, 20 days.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Sammy Sosa is very white now, and Barry
so weird.
Bonds' head grew like 3 hat
Right.
sizes just randomly during his career. So who knows what he took?
I know they showed
Yeah,
him when
who
he was like super
knows?
skinny and shit.
Oh wow.
I like watching Deezus and Meryl. Those are like my favorite
Yes.
podcasts that
They're
I watch.
hilarious.
And they were talking about I forgot what they were talking about. They're talking about something, but they were pretty much talking. They used a reference with Jason Giambi,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they were like, "That's how old we are. Like nobody gets that Jason Giambi reference." And like their like intern was like, "Who's Jason Giambi?"
Yeah,
They're like, "Oh, he's the guy that could just hit. He sucked everywhere else, but
yeah.
he just hit." And they're like, "Yeah." Then he put shots in his butt and he hit hard. He hit farther. Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
That's all it was.
I bet you people know Jeremy Giambi as much as Jason Giambi from the movie Moneyball.
Mhm.
Because he was the dude that was just like partying, and Billy Bean traded him immediately. So,
So I wanna. So I got some time. I have a very sad story about how I fucked up
Oh,
one of my
no.
baseball card collections.
Oh no.
So when I was little, my aunt had collected baseball cards for me, and I had I still have the book somewhere at my dad's house. So I have like the set. So apparently, I was unaware of the fact that she had gone and collected at the time. They had like a 30 or 42 card set of Nolan Ryan, and I had the whole. She had completed the whole set. Well, I met some friends trading cards, so my dumbass traded one of those 42 because like, oh, I got 42 of them. I'll just go ahead and trade one. And my dumbass traded away. I think I traded it for like an Ichiro card or something, like somebody stupid.
Ichiro.
And I was like, to
Mm-mm.
this day, I was like, I've never bothered to go look for it, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that collection's gonna be worth money once he dies.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
And
it's a
I
tough
was
look.
like, so now I gotta go.
now.
Now I'm gonna have to go find that one specific card that I traded. And it was like, but it was cool because that whole set was like his whole career. Like it had,
Yeah.
the first one was the rookie, and then when he went to the Angels, and then like where he kept getting traded and going back
Yeah.
and everything, and then it even has one where he got into the fight. It has like the card where he's in the fight.
Oh,
And
shit.
I was
Hey, that
like-
was epic right there, dude.
So I was like, damn. And then now I'm older. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like I lost that whole set. I had the set complete. All I needed to do was just keep it.
that Nolan Ryan fight is just by notoriety, I'd say probably the second best baseball fight of all time.
Yes.
First being Rugden Odor giving Jose Bautista the one punch combo a
Yes.
couple years ago. And
That
that's
was
and
good.
that's only because of the picture.
Now,
Yeah.
now would you say that fight was better than the Andre Johnson Finnegan fight?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes.
Those are like my two like favorite fights of all time. in
Yeah.
sports.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a lot of baseball is top when it comes to baseball sports or
Mhm.
baseball fights or
Mhm.
fights in general. It's fun to watch. The hockey fights are just as good.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend used to go to Rampage games. R.I.P. to the Rampage.
R.I.P.
Just
R.I.P.
for the
Rampage.
fights. So it's a good time.
One year, some guy that I knew, I don't remember how I met the guy, but his mom like worked and they like were doing, you know how like the Boy Scouts and stuff give you like that card, you pay like $10 in the card,
Yeah.
like all the discounts.
Mhm.
So he sold me one of those for like, there was a booklet with the Rampage, and like in the booklet there were like 2 tickets down like rink level, So like
Oh,
I used
wow.
one and I was literally right at the glass with one of them because it was like on a
Ah.
Wednesday and like nobody had tickets, so they're like, oh yeah, you can pick anywhere from here. I was like, I want that one right there in front of the glass.
Mm,
And
Hell
like
yeah.
it was dope. We were right in front of the glass and like they were like running right in that corner and I was like, dude, this is awesome. And
Yeah,
I
Rampage
never
games
found
are
them
fun.
again.
They,
Yeah.
they were fun at least, I guess. Like
Yeah.
it sucks that they're leaving. I very much enjoyed
Mhm.
going to their games.
now they're in Vegas.
Yeah, everything's going to Vegas. Next to
Everything.
Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
The Spurs.
Well, they already took the Rampage over there.
Yeah.
And the Silver
The Silver
Stars.
Stars are out there. are
And the
over there now,
Aces
too.
are awesome. The
Wow.
Aces are sick. Imagine if we
Mhm.
had the Aces here, that'd be sweet.
Oh wow.
No one would go, but I mean,
No, I wouldn't.
I'm very upset because that weekend that we're going to Vegas, the Raiders are playing against the 49ers in
Mm.
San Francisco. I
tough.
was very upset. I was like timing it. I was like, hopefully it'll be preseason, so nobody will go. I was like, that I can go to one of the games at the stadium and just to say that I went when they opened.
yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, no, I found out that they're going to be in San Francisco. So I'm like,
I
do I
wanna
want to
go in
make
that
the
new
drive to
stadium.
San Francisco? I was like, I'm already going to be there.
Yeah.
Cause we're staying for a
Why
whole week.
not?
We're gonna go Saturday to Saturday.
What are you
So-
gonna do for a week in Vegas?
Fucking not come back because my legs are gonna be broken probably.
I was about to say, Vegas for a weekend. That's like the ideal spot. Vegas for a week is a long time.
Yeah,
The thing
I'd be
is
fucking really
for
drunk every day.
the thing for us is that we've
basically.
never actually walked the strip when we go for the weekend. We normally get drunk. So I figured we get drunk the first like 3 nights, and then we'll probably take like 2 days just to be tourists and walk and not drink because our livers are gonna give out. And then like
I walked everywhere.
and then like the last 2 days probably go eat somewhere fancy. And then because we're leaving at like 6 in the morning that Saturday that we're leaving, so we're not even gonna enjoy the 7th day. We're just gonna like
just go
Yeah,
gamble all night before you leave.
Shout out to San Antonio and whoever does these flights for $75 flights to Vegas on Thursdays.
mhm.
Hell yeah,
They're just randomly it's $75 and you get to go and it's pretty nice.
they
We-
need our
That's not
business.
We got both of us for the 7 days staying at MGM Grand in like the top tower, like right under Penthouse, and the flight was 1,200 for
We
both of us. For,
my,
At the stimulus check.
exactly.
So-
My mom and I we did
Yes.
the same
Hell
thing
yeah.
right before everything kicked off. I was like, "Mom, dog, this Corona shit, it's nothing. We should just plan a trip to Vegas because no one's gonna be doing it." And then it was like for
It's
4
true,
people, it was
dude,
like
that's cheap, dude.
$500, like flight, everything included, and then everything shut down.
Mhm.
They would not expect it.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
I was ready. I was full and ready to go.
Jeez.
It was it's a tough look for me and the Rona.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to get people to go out to Europe. I mean, they're paying for people's flights or at least half of it just to go out there.
There's a 0.0% chance I'd want to go on a packed flight right now. That is
Nah.
like
Mhm.
that
That's
is
why
where
they're
the
trying to pay for
coronavirus is
you.
born.
Right.
Yeah, every like sickness you can get is on the
Europe.
planes. It's
Yeah.
crazy because every time I fly a plane, if one person's sick on that plane,
We're all
everyone
gonna
else
go
is
sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
automatically.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
definitely. I
So-
feel that.
So we're gonna wrap up the show by asking our question of the day that I brought back today because we haven't been doing it in a long time. So the question of the
Question.
day is: what is one place that you missed that is still closed?
Uh,
So I'm gonna read a couple of the answers real quick. So we
Yes.
had the Tradesman review. Shout out to Tradesman review. He
mm,
said Disney World. On our Facebook, we had some. I don't even know how to pronounce this dude's name. Oitsedenia Cantu. He said the oil fields in West Texas.
okay, I
I
guess
feel
he's
like
an
that's a
oil
work.
man.
I was about to say, I guess that's a work related thing.
Yeah, he's an oil man. I'm guessing.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, because they shut down.
Yeah.
A lot of them did, right?
Yeah. Well, gas was under what?
Like
Gas
a-
was
negative.
cheap.
Yeah. It was,
Negative a barrel?
He was. Yeah, it was negative.
Yeah,
Uh,
Venezuela's big time fucked there. Shout out to Venezuela.
That's them. And then Bruce Allen said bingo halls, but they open on Tuesday.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
So
Man,
although-
that's gonna decimate the old population.
I
What are we
know.
doing?
Although
the
when I-
bingo halls?
Right.
Bingo halls.
Man,
Got to win that money.
I can't wait till I'm old and decrepit and I'm like, hell yeah, bingo.
Dude, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
too-
I don't understand how they're-
Loteria halls.
what I don't
All right.
what I don't
That'd be
understand
dope.
is how fast they are for being old. Like, have you ever gone and tried to play with them? Like, I can't even keep up, and they're just like,
They have like
Yeah.
5 cards and they're like,
yeah, and I'm like, how the hell
And,
are y'all?
and if
that
you miss a
good?
number, you're gone. They leave you behind like you just throw you off the
Yeah.
cart and you're like, he's dead. He's gone. No one tell him what the number
keep
is.
going.
Yeah, and I'm just like, how are y'all so fast? Y'all are old.
Yeah.
My your arthritis.
Nah, man, the
Shit, they probably
arthritis.
practice like every day. They're just at home, just
Take their
Mhm.
pills and they're good to go.
right.
Man, I wish the old people, instead of gambling with bingo, I wish they'd gamble on sports. That'd be much more entertaining.
That'd be cool.
It'd be hilarious. I saw an old lady in the sports book, just like, what the hell? I had $70 on the Cowboys.
Oh man, that'd be funny. A lot of people be having heart attacks, so that was the case.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 That's
Natural
very true.
selection.
I think I just missed the aqueduct. Because I would go there almost every Sunday to chill.
Yeah, I
Have a
do miss
couple
the
of
bar
beers.
scenes though.
Well, I mean, yeah, just
Certain ones.
Yeah, certain ones. So
That's one thing I miss.
I,
who knows what's gonna happen?
I know. I kind of miss Roy telling me let's
Come
meet
to
up at-
Jokesters.
Come to Jokesters.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
talk and go to Jokesters.
Pinche
Um,
Roy. Shout out Roy.
We were talking about that because we
Roy.
were talking about it the other day because I was like, I remember I used to be like, oh fuck, Roy wants to meet at Jokesters again,
Again.
and it's like now it's like, damn, I wish he'd be like, hey, let's meet at Jokesters.
And you can't even do that.
I was like, I can't even do
Yeah.
that anymore.
Well, I hope Roy's doing all right out there.
Oh yes, he's playing with
Making
his
a
garden.
difference. Hey,
My-
yeah, I saw his garden.
My favorite thing about this show is me not going out at all. Like makes me learn about all these places when you guys are talking about them. So I'm like, oh, Jokesters, huh? I've never heard of that place.
It's like right down the street.
It's right here.
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what you're talking about. See,
Yeah, right on.
Now, if you want a healthy juice cleanse, right across the street, you got Squeezers.
well, let me tell you,
Jesus.
I am not the healthy juice kind of guy.
Yeah, me
Me
either.
either.
Heard that.
Me
Me
either.
either, but they have a lemonade there. It's called a black lemonade, and
Mm.
they put blackberries, and it's like a regular lemonade. That shit's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lemonade.
And then if you take the cups, they refill it for like the price of the smaller one. So
Oh,
they
Mm,
have
not
like the
bad.
jars.
Yeah.
So if you take back the jars, they give you a discount. on whatever you
Sponsor
get.
the show.
Squeezers.
Oh,
Hello.
Squeezers is dope. Shout out to Keith.
Sweet.
But yeah, it's been a fun week, and I'm loving this new set.
Yeah.
This is very nice.
It's so bright.
Well, we're still having camera problems during the set, so the camera just went out. So this is a good time. It's about had by all.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Great time
That's
to have
all
by
right.
It's
all.
fine. Our computer went
They
down.
love
so
our
it's cool.
voice, anyways.
But
Hell yeah.
yeah, of course. Again, thank you, Steve, for
Yeah, for
Thanks,
sure, guys.
Steve. Hell yeah.
It's good to always come on here.
And of
for sure.
course, you can follow him at TX Spirited Cartel
On Instagram and then Tech Spirited Cartel on Facebook.
if you can find it.
Yeah, just go to dude. I actually need to fix that, but yeah, you can go to my page and it says under my bio there. You can click on it, but yeah, I gotta fix that. Sorry, I still haven't.
Yes.
And I've had all this time and I still haven't done it. So yeah.
But yeah, but of course, just follow him. Sets
Follow
up-
him, follow us.
He's roaming around town on the weekends, so
Sure.
get
yeah.
your gear then.
Yeah.
and of-
Chingon life.
Ching going live.
so
Yeah,
we
for
will-
sure.
So we will see you guys next week. And maybe you'll see us next week. You may just hear us next week.
Yeah.
But of course, again, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for Southtown 101 for having us here
All
live.
day.
And of course, our sponsors, Texas Bearded Cartel. Make sure you get the new caps, the old caps. Just get a cap in general. And of course, Southside Craft Soda. Make sure you get your sodas at HEB now.
Before they're
Under
gone.
they're normally in the section where the root beers and the HEB Mexican bottle Cokes are. They're normally in that
Mhm.
section of the sodas.
Yeah.
So in case you're wondering where it's at, if they have them there, or you can go to our website and find the locator on 210culture.com.
Sweet.
And with that being said, I'm G.
I'm Dom.
Of course, that's Steve.
Steve.
And for 210 Culture, bringing the best of 210 Nation.